Hello. Oh, I can turn the light on. Ta-da! Hello, hello. And thank you for joining me for Daunting Energy Presents numero 13. 13 already. Time is a-flying. This is Daunting Energy Presents, and I am your host, coach, or Dan, whatever works best for you. And each session is about 20 minutes, usually between 20 and 30 minutes, and it consists primarily of a brief introduction, a warm-up type activity, then a topic of discussion, then we go into a guided meditation related to the topic, and then finally we finish up with some parting words of wisdom. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Today's topic of discussion is outside. So get any form of expressive movement you'd like. May I allow outside? May I appreciate outside? May I understand outside? And may I let go of outside? May I allow, appreciate, understand, let go of? May I allow, appreciate, understand, let go of? May I allow, appreciate, understand, and let go of outside? So yeah, feel free to just kind of do that in any way, shape, or form that works best for you. The point is to kind of just get some movement in the body, get us grounded, and break us up from whatever we were doing just before this. So let's go ahead and get started. And next we've got this very, very valuable reminder. The real meditation is how you live your life. Quote by Jon Kabat-Zinn. Good. Today's topic of discussion is outside. What is outside? Well, one definition is the external. The external is one way to define outside. Another way to define outside, not from within. Not from within is a possible definition of outside. And finally, beyond boundaries. Beyond boundaries. Beyond boundaries. A definition for outside. Why do we care about outside, besides the fact that we somewhat can't go outside right now? Well, it's part of the whole, right? Bigger picture. Understanding outside is seeing part of the whole. And it allows for possibilities. No longer are we working with just in. We have the out. And the plentitude of possibilities that go along with it. How do we practice outsideness? One great way is to go into nature. Going into nature and exploring outside. Though, more broadly, essentially any activity, any moments in which we are engaging with our environments and our realities, that is all an exercise with the outside. And finally, inquiry. Turning inward. Asking ourselves the deepest questions. That will perhaps illuminate some understanding of the outside. The sun does not shine for a few trees and flowers, but the wide world's joy. I think that's a powerful quote and powerful reminder. Lovely. So let's begin to settle in to our meditation. Today's meditation is on outside. So find yourself into a comfortable meditative position. A comfortable meditative position, whatever that means for you. Your position or posture can be the object of your meditation. It may therefore be fairly important. Let's first begin by tuning in the present moment, seeing if we can allow it to be as it is. First, tuning in to anything we may be seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. Feel free to note or label these. And now beginning to get a sense of ourself in space, our orientation in space, and then turning inward, a sense of inner space. And as we continue to turn inward, you may gently close your eyes, or perhaps a gentle fixed gaze. And let's first begin with the foundation of our breath. Simply beginning to direct our attention towards our breath and the experience of the breath. Maybe first noting anywhere we may feel the breath the most. And then seeing if we can expand the experience of the breath. Feeling the wholeness of the breath, cycles of the breath. In breath, out breath. Perhaps a moment of stillness. And as we continue, simply observing the breath. Let's begin to bring into our conscious awareness outside. There is no right outside or wrong outside. Simply bringing into our conscious awareness outside, however that is for you. And as we continue to maintain outside in our conscious awareness, let's begin to mend and mold it with the breath. Feeling outside and the breath and outside. No breath, no outside. Breath and outside. Feeling the outsideness of our breath. Good. And let's begin to continue and expand our conscious awareness from our breath to throughout our body. First, tuning in to anything we may be feeling. Any sensations? Any lack of sensation? Perhaps turning towards any areas of difficulty or challenge, allowing them to be. Perhaps even extending phrases and forms of loving kindness to that area. And now, feeling as much of the body as you may be able to. Extending from your head to your toes, fingertips, arm, shoulders, neck, up into our face and head, down into our chest, belly, back. Feeling anywhere and everywhere in our body that we may be able. Good. And as we do so, let's also begin by overlaying outside with the body. Noticing any outsideness of the body of outsideness, the body and outsideness, outsideness and the body, no body, no outsideness. Good. And now, let's continue to expand our conscious awareness from our body and its physical feelings to anything we may be feeling at all. Perhaps the complex emotion or simple ones, any sensations or experiences, tuning in, turning towards whatever and however we may be feeling right now. Allowing and accepting these feelings, honoring them, cherishing them, giving them space. And if we are so inclined, perhaps extending and offering phrases and forms of loving kindness in any way to however we may be feeling in this present moment. Good. And as we continue to feel what we're feeling, let's also begin to feel a new feeling of outside. What does outside feel like to you? Feel the feelings of outside. The feeling of outside sweeping through you. And as we're feeling our feelings of outside, let's also take a moment to notice whether, how, and where, and what, how our feelings may have changed from one moment to the next. Wonderful. And now, we're going to work with the mind, a wonderful mind. Let's first begin by observing the mind, noticing perhaps the speed or volume of the mind, noticing any traits or characteristics, the movement, perhaps the weight of the mind, anything at all you may be able to observe of the mind. Who is our higher self that observes the mind. Good. And now, using that amazing and powerful mind, let's bring to mind outside. And bring it to mind in the greatest detail you possibly can, imagining every detail. The micros, the macros, the surroundings, the pieces. Any details that you can bring to mind with that beautiful, amazing imagination of yours. Imagining now outside in all of its details and glory. Amazing. And now we will do something different. Now that we have worked so generously with outside, let us begin to envision all of the outside in all of the universe. You may start with your personal outside, all of the outside for you that has ever been, ever is, or ever will be in the present moment, and expanding to all of the outside that has ever existed, ever is, and ever will be in this universe. Feeling infinite, interconnected complexity of the outside, yet unified and oneness under its own true nature of being outside. Good. We have had many experiences throughout the entirety of this session. Let us continue those experiences. And as we do so, let's also, just as we have brought to mind into our conscious awareness and experiences outside, let us too begin to let it fade. Begin to let go of the outside. Allow the outside to become nothing. And as we do so, finishing our practice with a practice of loving kindness. First, beginning to bring into conscious awareness an object or entity you connect with very easily. Bringing it to your conscious awareness now and connecting with it, offering it phrases and forms of loving kindness in any way. Good. And now, turning towards yourself, bringing yourself into your conscious awareness and showering yourself inside and outside with love and kindness. Well deserved. Now, bring into your conscious awareness someone who has helped you recently and offer them phrases and forms of loving kindness in any way. Good. And now, bringing into conscious awareness someone or something that you know is having difficulty or challenge or suffering right now. bringing it or them to conscious awareness and offering phrases and forms of loving kindness. Good. And now, bringing to conscious awareness someone you connect with very deeply and profoundly, bringing them to your conscious awareness and connecting with them, offering phrases and forms of loving kindness in any way. And finally, bringing into your conscious awareness someone who has positively affected your life in some significant way, which you would not else otherwise think of. Now is the perfect opportunity to bring them into conscious awareness and offer them phrases and forms of loving kindness in any way. Good. So a lot and many experiences may have arisen throughout the totality of this meditation. May we continue to turn towards, allow, and accept, just as we did in that moment, whatever comes into our conscious awareness, allowing, accepting, and acknowledging it to be, and seeing if we can turn towards it, to see it, and be it, just as it is. As we begin, gently conclude our practice. Let's begin by first returning to our space and environment, our awareness to our bodies and breath, tuning in to our immediate sensations and experiences. Perhaps finding some gentle movement in our extremities and our neck. And as we do so, thank ourselves for taking this time to honor ourselves and the present moment. Thank you. Lovely. And now, for some parting wisdom. The Emperor Gozi was studying Zen under Gudo. He inquired, "In Zen, is the very mind is Buddha? Is this correct?" Gudo answered, "If I say yes, you will think that you understand." I will hold the mic. Gudo said, "If I say yes, you will think you understand without understanding. If I say no, I would be contradicting a fact which many understand quite well." On another day, the emperor asked Gudo, "Where does enlightenment go? Or where does the enlightenment man go when he dies?" Gudo answered, "I do not know." "Why do you not know?" asked the emperor. "Because I have not died yet," replied Gudo. The emperor hesitated to inquire further about these things, because his mind could not grasp. So Gudo beat the floor with his hands, as if to awaken him, and at that the emperor was enlightened. The emperor respected Zen and awed Gudo more and more after his enlightenment, and even permitted Gudo to wear his hat in the palace during winter. When Gudo was over 80, he used to fall asleep admixed to the lecture, and the emperor would quietly retire to another room so his beloved teacher would enjoy his rest of his aging body required. So yes, I think the gist of that is giving an answer in a way that allows an individual to come to their own understanding. I think that is a powerful, powerful lesson. So thank you all. It is an honor and pleasure as always. If you got anything out of it, think about making a one-time donation or become a monthly supporter on Patreon. Think about liking, commenting, sharing, comment. Special shout out to the people commenting already. It is thoroughly appreciated. All of those things helps me reach our goal, helps us reach our goal of connecting with as many people as humanly possible. So it is all appreciated. Thank you so much. It is an honor and pleasure, as always. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Best ventures until next time. Thank you.